Do you want some fries with that marriage proposal? We've got a new engagement, a new beau, and very little Scheana. It's a brand new season of Vanderpump Rules, and we are kicking it off next.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
I love this song.
This episode had me like with all the feelings.
A lot of feelings.
I got a lot of feelings, a lot of vibes. What's up, everybody? I am Zack Peter, and I'm so excited to be back on the Vanderpump Rules after show. And joining me is Miss Serio.
Hi, guys. I'm so excited too. We have been chatting and texting since last season ended, and we are so excited to be with you guys.
We were like tracking that trailer and texting it in our group text and making sure that we were all ready for the new season. And we were making sure you were ready for the new season because you were DMing us.
You were.
Like,
thank you.
Are you coming back? And we're like, yes, we're coming back, and we're bringing down an all new season of Vanderpump Rules, which we had a lot of feelings about. There were a few deaths. There was a big or semi-big proposal that happened that, came out of left field that we did not expect after last season. Some new relationships. We're going to be serving the verdict later on all of it, and we're going to be crowning our Pumptini winner of the week. Teague Julie Panka will also be back on the panel very soon. We'll have a very full panel soon. But until then, Serio, what were your initial thoughts of this week's episode, of our big premiere back for season 7 of Vanderpump Rules?
I loved it. It was just simple, not a lot of drama, but still a good amount.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot of Scheana,
It was a good feel-good episode.
I enjoyed. And yeah, it just made me feel good. I was so excited for them to be back, for us to be back, I love it.
I love it.
The VP.
And we're pulling up the live chat, so be sure to join us in the live chat. I got it right here. Hi, Erica. Hi, Billy. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you guys for joining us. Let us know what you guys thought. We're so excited to have you back. I agree. It was a good feel-good episode. Yeah. Like, there were a lot of good moments. I will say, initial thoughts, I was really kind of disappointed with that proposal. But I think I'm starting to like Jax. Okay, so let's kick it off with, recapping some of our Pump Rules gang. First up, we have Stassi. She's got a new beau. And his name is Beau.
I know. How sweet.
New boo.
I like him.
He's cute.
I think she's authentically 100% herself,
happy.
Which is always so nice to see in a relationship.
When you see the flashbacks of her and Patrick, it was really bad. Just looking at how condescending he was, and we talked about it all last season, but he's just a douche.
He's so rude, and I can see it from her point of view of her not really realizing how he's talking to her in the moment. But watching that back, I wonder if she's like, oh my gosh, this probably happened to me so much, and it's just no.
I mean, if she doesn't want Beau, I'll take him. If it doesn't work out, I think she's happy with him.
I think she is.
But if it doesn't work out, I'm very happy to take that one over, take one for the team, if I will.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited about this new relationship.
Me too.
They're cute.
And the friends also seem to like him so far of what I could tell.
And he's natural on camera. He's funny on camera. And he made her cry on camera.
I know. That was so sweet.
So cute.
She was like, what is
that? Why am I crying? I'm embarrassed. I was like, but we love it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the tweets, and everybody online loves it too.
I live for it.
So we're living for it. Love Beau. I want more of Beau.
And I think he's going to be in it a lot.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a good...
Yeah.
See, we could have kept him and not brought in Raquel this season.
I agree. You need someone
Can't start
who
off the season without some Raquel shade. Yeah.
And he just seems like a good fit. And just lighthearted, not really intense drama, but good drama that you want. Do you know what I mean? And
he's funny and goofy, and he's not unattractive. He's actually cute in a fun kind of way that you want to cuddle with him on the couch.
Yeah.
And Netflix and chill. More chill. Raquel had 3 sentences this episode, and she was still not doing it for me.
But yet she came in at the top of the season.
She's like, you're going to do great, sweetie. And
why?
It just wasn't great.
I think she's trying to push it, but it's like not, or it doesn't seem natural or organic like Beau. You have to come in and just like not really have a care, not really show that you have a motive. Sweetie, we see your motive. We saw it.
She's not a reality TV star.
No.
Raquel is like the pretty Instagram influencer that like takes good photos, but like doesn't have a personality outside of that. That takes like very like generic photos. Like this person doesn't have a life. Like it's just like curated photos in like an app that she maps out for like 6 months. It's not a real person. I'm not convinced that the lights are on, but nobody is home. Ever.
Yeah. I'll just agree with you, but I would not use the word influencer when it comes to her.
Because she has no influence. But that's what but there are so many of those influencers on Instagram right now that like don't do anything. They don't even sell anything. They're just like posting really pretty photos. And you also are like, who is taking all these photos? Can I get some of that?
Yeah, who's your photographer? That would be better news.
Logan. No, Logan's too busy servicing James in the closet. So we catch up with James, and he's still in the closet. And it seems like he's really trying to be the bad boy this season.
He seems like everyone is coming for him, and I personally am fine with it because I think he does need to be called out on his stuff and stop acting how he's been acting.
I agree.
Because I think they call out a lot of other people on the cast, and they own it, and they're like, yeah, whatever, that happened, but I'm gonna move forward. And he just doesn't like want to help himself become better or just mature.
I agree. He likes to play that character because I don't actually believe that's who he is. And I know it's not who he is because when you see him in other scenes in previous seasons, he has like these crybaby moments and he breaks down and he's emotional and he wants Lisa to forgive him. And it's so dramatic. And you know that like this tough guy front is really just a front. And he came out this season with a bang. What was his comment? Doesn't everybody remember when Jax effed Faith? First of all, nobody forgot. Trust me.
Yeah.
Nobody forgot.
No one forgot. No one ever will probably forget. It's out there.
We want to. There's nothing about Faith that I want to relive. I have no faith in her. But I think it was a low blow.
A super low blow because like everyone said, Brittany, she's such a supportive person. So what, like, yes, cool. You rapped Faith and like, I'm not a rapper, but like you made a rhyme go together. Great. If you were a real rapper, you could have probably rhymed something else. Like that was just a low blow. And it was more of a dig to Brittany than you really needed like people to be like, woo, at the club for like 5 seconds.
And it instigated a fight that like had already been put to rest.
Yeah, like you would like you and Jax were having a nice relationship. Why can't you just live? Why can't that just be okay? It's like James needs something.
Attention, yeah. It's not even validation. He just needs like constant attention and like force on him. But like literally Jax bought James a pair of like really nice Supreme underwear. And look, James thought he was really hot in that scene where they showed him in the mirror, like where it was modeling his Supreme underwear. But like there was no bulge, homie. Let's take it down a notch. I just think he needed. It was not necessary for him to like throw shots fired, but I think he did it because it's a new season and he really wanted to forge his storyline.
He probably sees Scheana and how less time she's been getting, and he's like, I don't want that. So he needs to feed really nothing, and it's probably not going to go anywhere, and it's going to last just this time, and he'll come up with something new each episode, which is annoying.
We had a moment outside as we were watching this week's episode where it was like towards the end of the episode, and I turned to Serio and I'm like, oh, we haven't really seen much of Scheana in this episode. And Sarah said, I love it.
I do.
Which I think everybody agrees with. I mean, you guys are blowing up in this live chat.
I love it. Keep it coming. We love hearing from you guys. I just, I didn't notice. I just feel like Scheana is a little outdated. I'm sorry. That happens, though. It's not bad. There's just new things. If you're not bringing anything to the table, that's fine. But I feel like if she was okay with not...
in life.
Just like okay with not having the attention on her, not like needing all of this, I feel like she could still be on the show. Like if she could be a Brittany.
Yeah.
Like if she could just be supportive and be there and nice, and she would still be there. She would be
so much more likable if she didn't try so hard.
No, for sure.
But she has to like constantly be the center of attention and like wants to be the queen bee, and it's like it's never gonna happen. Like stop trying. Lindsay agrees with me. She says I'm over, or agrees with us. She says I'm over Raquel. It looks like she's going to finally figure out that James is cheating on her this season. We all know
with Logan.
I think with Logan. I think well, I'm sure he's probably found somebody else after everything went down with Logan. He's got a new bar boy.
For sure.
But like I think she knows, or she's just in total disbelief that that's a thing, that he's not really into her.
Raquel, you think she's in disbelief?
I think she's totally, she doesn't want to believe it, and she's just like in La La Land. You know, she reminds me of Kelly Ben-Simone from Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah.
Like just in her own world, not in reality.
But to me, that is so sad.
Really?
It's just sad to me that you can literally think that you're in this great relationship and it's good, but if you can tell she's not feeling it on the inside, so like how is she just able to like continue her? Maybe I'm just inhuman, and so I just could not do it. I don't understand people that can like push their feelings really down.
I don't think she's that deep. I just think she's very simple.
Probably.
You know, there's not much, like she's driving down Cahuenga and she's like, tree. Bird.
You know, I could see that.
Stop sign. Hi, James.
But I don't want her to be like that.
No, I want her to have more of a personality. I don't mean to shade her, but like, you got to give me something, girl, for me to like. Like, I love Stassi. I love Kristen, but they bring it every season. Like Raquel's kind of just there, and she's there with like the worst guy. Like even Kristen was dating James, and everyone, the girls were dating Jax. So like there was just that bad duo, bad partnership. And I'm ready for like more good relationships, more good duos, more good partnerships. And you know what a really good partnership is, Serio? Our viewers with our YouTube channel.
I agree. Hey, AfterBuzzers. Our network produces after shows for nearly all your favorite TV shows. From dramas, reality TV, sci-fi, and more, there is no network that works harder to serve television fans. But we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about pesky notifications, don't be, because they're optional. So hit that subscribe button now for this channel and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did so in the comments, and we'll thank you on air. For now, thanks for being the best fans and for helping us be the ESPN of TV talk.
That's right. We love you guys. We love when you weigh in on the comments. Again, we have Serve the Verdict that's coming up later, and we want you guys to weigh in on that. And our Pumptini, which again, we'll end the show with. Let us know what you thought. Some of you are having some really strong feelings about tonight's premiere. You guys are not into it.
You needed more juice?
Urka Pie did not like tonight's new show at all.
What did you need? What did you want? Let us know what you wanted.
Urka Pie or Urka P.
We can give it to you.
Let me know what you needed. Everyone at Lindsay, Billy, everybody agrees Raquel was not down with. She's not good and made for TV. Billy says Scheana had a scene at the beginning of the show where she was kind of flirting with the customer. Remember that?
Oh, yes. Can we talk about that?
That's who James is sleeping with.
Yes. First of all, the fact that anyone bought that he was straight. No.
He was like...
He wasn't. He was like, oh my God, I love your hair. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And a straight guy could totally say that.
Yeah.
But it was just like, that interaction was just like too friendly and not like that sexy friendly.
No.
It was just like, I don't know how to really describe it, but you get it.
No, you know what happened was before they started filming that scene, they're like, okay, we need something with Scheana. And so they tried to, everybody in LA that, that goes to restaurants out there as an actor. So they're like, oh, this will be easy to find an actor that we can pay to hit on Scheana. And the only actor willing to do it was obviously, this gay guy who really, he didn't even tell her she was that pretty. He just loved her hair.
Yeah. But also, it's just like...
And they edited out when he said, yes, queen.
I know, you could feel it in the air. I just feel like she is not authentic and she puts on this act, and I just really noticed it because she even like really played up the whole breakup with Rob. The fact that she knew the date, the fact that she just like played it up so high. It's like, we got it, you broke up, you didn't really need to elaborate on it. Like, it was plastered everywhere. He's even been on talk shows to talk about it.
But I love that she's like, she acted like when she told the story, she said that, you know, she went over and she went to his place and he was like, you know, ignoring her for a bit before he finally decided, and she tried to make a joke about he didn't pick her for the draft because he was paying attention to his fantasy football. But I'm like, this is how he's been the entire season. And even when you guys broke up, which was the start of last season's Vanderpump Rules, they were like posting photos of each other and talking about like how it just didn't work out, but they're still friends and they're friends with benefits. And in her version of the story now, when they broke up, it's like, oh, he was a total jerk to me and I want nothing to do with him. But it's like, no, you were still sprung on that when the breakup happened. Like, you didn't dislike him until the public disliked him because he was a tool.
Or she just like opened her eyes and like rewatched last season and was like, oh, that's what he meant.
I don't think that was a self-realization moment for her. I think it was more of like the backlash from everybody. One, thinking that she was crazy, and two, realizing what a tool he was. Then she was like, okay, this is what the public is telling me I need to believe.
Yep.
Damn, I missed this panel. So many good feels.
So many.
Okay, not to dampen the mood, but we do have to talk about some of the passings that happened.
I know.
A lot of people lost a lot of loved ones. Lisa lost her brother. Lala lost her dad. Jax lost his dad. And I think it really kind of humbled everybody coming into the new season, because they just came in, like Jax came in very different. Lala, I think, came in a little less aggressive and was very much her fun, loving self, but it wasn't as intense or aggressive as I think we have seen her in the past. And Lisa, she
seemed a little softer.
She seemed a little softer. I will give her that. I was just a little surprised to see, because like obviously in the news they talked about her brother and like the tension she's had with the other cast members on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But I didn't see that same tone on Vanderpump Rules, even though it was supposed to have been really close to when her brother actually passed.
Oh.
But I guess that'll probably play out more either later this season or on Housewives.
True.
But our condolences to all of them.
Yes.
We don't like when you lose your dads, and we send you love. You know who's not sending anybody love, though? Billy. In that trailer, Billy was like a quarterback coming for Lala, and she's like, you're not better than me, Lala. And she was like charging down a hallway. Like, producers were not ready for that scene.
No.
They were like trying to keep up with her. I loved it so much, though.
Yeah, but also like at the beginning when we were all like, yay, Vanderpump is back, she just comes in guns a-blazing when Lala is just like at the host stand, it just like slams down the menus and is like, no phones allowed.
I think she was way too embraced last season, and not that it was unwarranted, but I think people really loved her last season, that she thought she could come in having a spot on the cast and really kind of push her weight around, when it's like, you kind of got to earn that. You can't isolate yourself from the cast and like expect to, you know, have a storyline. Like even Lala and Stassi, who each isolated themselves from the cast, like they each left the show and came back and had to beg for, you know, mercy in order to get in with the gang again. Billy's just it's a little intense for me, girl. We need to just tone it down and just like take half a Xanax.
Yeah, just be nice. Like, I don't understand. It just seems like a full 360.
Yeah. Something's going on.
But I want to know what aggressive. It is.
Summer House. Ooh, why are we talking about Summer House?
I love that show, too.
Oh, people in the live chat are not feeling Billy.
Okay, well, maybe we'll realize why.
Lala's comment about Lala saying that Billy thinks she's her boss.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, because like I've been in that situation and it's like we're at the same level. So just do not talk to me like you have a power, because you do not. I agree. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. I like Lala. I like she got her little ear piercing and she's like all in love with Randall right now.
I like her dark hair.
I like the dark hair.
She looks so beautiful, I think.
You know, I really like Lala. And I'm going to say this, and this is going to be an unpopular opinion.
Oh, get ready,
and
guys.
look,
I
I
love
support her love, but like I really think she could do so much better than Randall. I mean, I get it. He's got money. You know, he's got a lot of success. She's obviously been cast in many things since dating him. But girl, like, I love you, Lala. I don't want to judge your relationship, even though I'm judging it so hard right now. I just really thought she could have had like a nice, you know, young, beefy man.
Yeah.
That was still successful. She could have dated like a venture capitalist or like a real estate successful guy. Somebody else on Bravo, maybe.
I love it.
I mean,
And there's no but to it. Because I have watched some of his, not Snapchat, Instagram, like videos and his stories. And I just think he's so funny. He's like, he's like loud. He's like a lot. And it's like his comments or his one-liners are so funny to me. And I'm like, because it's just like this older dude, like he's just really trying to like be with the times. And it just like, it makes me happy.
Okay.
And I'm like,
I will give you that, and I will retract my last statement. You can save this clip for when you drag me in the comments. And because I will say that I don't follow him on social media, and all I've really seen of him is like them together on like backdrop photos. I follow her and I love her, but they don't show each other much on their social media. Or I know they like blocked each other for a while. So I will say, if he's very funny on Instagram, then I will follow him on Instagram this week, and we'll see if my opinion changes next week if he has more of a personality.
Stay tuned.
Okay. Crazy Kristen is back. She's here. She's ready for James to take him down, and I'm here for it.
I know. She would scare me, I think. But it's well-deserved.
It is. James, I think,
so
again, loves to play this character. He loves to play the bad guy. And, like, you have to get along with the cast if you don't want people like Crazy Kristen who are on the cast to come after you.
You have to own it.
Own it. Own it. Where's the gif of Lisa Vanderpump saying, own it, Lisa Vanderpump, own it.
But I love that she's back. I'm so excited to see what happens in the future episodes, because it's just gonna get more wild. And I always have a fear that she's like not gonna be in it, because she's just like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but she's just like one of the older ones. So I'm always fearful of like, they're like, we need younger talent, because that's obviously probably what they push. So I was a little worried.
That's why they're bringing in Raquel, and I don't get it. Stop trying to make Raquel happen. It's not gonna happen.
No.
I agree with you that I think they may put her on the chopping block, and there were rumors at the end of last season that she wasn't going to be back, and she was like, that is fake news, I will be back. And now we see that she is coming back, and in the trailer we see her take a little tumble, which Lala calls very trashy, and I'm here for it.
Is she still with her boyfriend?
Who, Kristen?
Yeah,
Carter.
Okay.
He's the guy with the beard.
I assumed.
Yeah. They're adorable. They were just in like Switzerland or Australia for
so fun.
For I think Thanksgiving or something. I like Carter. He looks great, and he doesn't look like he's thirsty for camera time.
No,
he's not like.
That's why I asked, to be honest.
Yeah,
because I'm like, oh, he's not on, but it's like he's not about that, which is fine.
Which I like, because when you see some of the relationships on the show, you like Beau is a natural reality TV personality. That's why he fits so organically into the show. But when you try to force it, or it looks like the guy really wants to be on the show and he's not a natural like reality TV person, which you see a lot on the Housewives, like it doesn't mesh well, and like that they're destined for doom.
I agree.
Okay, should we get to the big moment of the night?
Yes.
I mean, well, let's very quickly talk about Tom and Tom, because we saw them for like a hot minute. It was very forgettable, but we saw them for a hot minute fighting with Lisa about cocktail lists.
About the CBD oil,
drink.
Which, like, I know Lisa was against it, but they are right.
It's trendy.
It's very trendy right now.
It's trendy. It's not illegal.
It's been in a lot of cocktails, a lot of juices, coffees, whatever. But she's not about it.
I think they just need to give her some CBD and she'll be cool.
I think they're trying for a lot of things, but like they're not giving her what she needs to see with an investor to be like, oh yeah, obviously this is going to work. I mean, their ideas sound amazing. Zack went to Tom Tom.
I went to Tom Tom recently. It was adorable. I saw one of the Toms. I saw Tom Sandoval, who I have to say I'm really feeling this season. There were like some scenes with his shirt off, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm into this.
That's what he means by feeling.
I saw Tom. It was after the AMAs? What was the People's Choice Awards?
Yeah, the People's Choice Awards.
Him and Ariana were there. They had a very gorgeous bartender that I hooked up with my friend Sabrina, who was with me at Tom Tom, and then he ghosted her. So obviously they're just as bad as they are on TV. But the drinks were delicious.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. It's a cute spot. I
It's
passed
really
by it
tiny,
the other day.
though. It's really, really tiny. Well, when I actually went in, you can see that it goes back. Like there's another section. Yeah, it's deep. Or deeper. I didn't see how far back it went. But it's a tiny little strip. It's cute.
I think it's doing well.
It's right next to Bodega Louie in Santa Monica.
And
right next to Pump. Yeah, it's like right around
Pump's
the corner.
on the corner.
Lisa's like gonna buy that whole block. Lisa Vanderpump, props to you, girl. You're like running it. Yeah, I think you guys need to check out Tom Tom.
Yeah, go check it out.
I didn't see a CBD drink on the menu though.
No, I'm
so
sure
I think
there
Lisa
wasn't.
vetoed that and won.
Or shot glasses for you to take.
Or shot glasses for you to take. That sounds expensive.
It does sound expensive, and it sounds expensive, but then at the same time, it also sounds like trashy. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean,
but I know it's not like a plastic cups, but in my head, it's like that sounds expensive, but then I'm also thinking it's just like a plastic shot glass.
Well, I mean, it's like, how do you even keep up with shots? It's not a cocktail. You know what I mean? You know, like when you go to Broadway shows, or you go somewhere, like you get a cup with a whole cocktail in it, and it takes time for you to drink it. And most people don't drink more than 2 cocktails. You'll stick with one, maybe 2. You're an alcoholic if you go for the 3rd at a show. But when it comes to shots, it's like a lot of people take shots at once. That's a lot of shot glasses you're going to be giving away.
Yeah, I don't. That's probably why Lisa immediately
logistically
was
it did not make sense. No.
Maybe for gay pride or something, a one-time thing.
Okay.
Not
and it's a specialty
I'm giving
shot.
you guys great stuff. Yeah, just a one-time day and whatever.
Yeah, and it's branded with the year on it. I don't know. We'll leave the business planning up to Lisa. All right. Well, thank you, Toms. That was a cute 2 minutes of this episode. I hate that they make them look so dumb though. Or do you really think they are that not business savvy?
I think they're business savvy. I think they just have a vision, really mean to do it or want to do it, but they're just something else great comes about and they're meh, and they don't necessarily have a deadline or put it all together well.
And I see so much more potential in Tom Sandoval than I do in Tom Schwartz.
For sure.
I think Schwartz knows that he's kind of just the cute, adorable one that is going to have fun with it. I don't know. We'll see how this Tom Tom progresses. Okay, now to the big moment of the episode, which was the whole meat of the episode was Jax proposing to Brittany. Which I have to say, I think is really cute.
It was so cute.
He was really cute this episode.
He was so sweet. I love proposals, weddings, all that stuff. So this was my life. I love when guys get nervous, and you could see it in him. He was genuinely nervous. And dude, you didn't need to hide the ring box in your pants when you had your jacket.
Yes, because he was like, should I put it in my back pocket? Should I put it in my front pocket? And then I told Sarah, I'm like, he needs to put it in his bulge. That
Zack literally
he needs to put it in the front so it looks like a bulge. And then 2 seconds later, he's like, oh, let me just make it look like a bulge. And that worked out. And had he not had a jacket, that, my man brain told me that made logistical sense.
He did.
And then later on, Sarah was like, oh, but he had a jacket. He could have just hid it in the jacket. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Made no sense to me after I saw the jacket, but whatever. I thought it was super cute how he was nervous and he was just so excited telling everyone.
He couldn't hold it in.
That ring was gorgeous.
$70,000. So pretty, so big.
So big. I mean, she does deserve it.
She does. I mean,
but
after
it's
everything's
also
played through, yes.
I
wonder how it compares to Lala's ring. Or no, wait, no, who? No, Katie's the one that got proposed to last season.
Yeah.
Because we saw them go ring shopping, and she had a pretty big ring.
She had a nice one. It was more like, I feel like her style, though, in like indie sense. Not super like glamorous.
And flashy.
But I liked it. I liked the meaning behind it. Like Jax said that his dad left money. And so when he, like, that's sweet.
I did not like where he did it. I thought that was the worst venue to have a wedding proposal. Like, literally, like, you have fish and chips and a wedding ring.
It's a great place. It's, like, iconic. Ring. But it's, like, I go
Not
there.
Not iconic enough to get married.
No. They didn't get married there.
I mean, or engaged.
But no, I completely agree with you. And I also, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's just me. I do not like when you propose to someone in front of other people. It's just like
in public?
Needs to be an intimate moment. It can be in public, just like don't have people around. It needs to be a super intimate moment between you and your person. I'm just saying, sure, the applauses are great, but I'm not about it.
It was awkward because, like, think about it. You're like, oh, I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to get me a beer and some fish and chips. Like, let's do this, yo. And then you're there and there's, like, a wedding proposal right in front of you.
On a lunch tray.
He put it on a lunch tray. I mean, he was cute.
He was really
and
sweet.
He was like, let me,
like,
orchestrate this. But, like, when he was, like, acting so nervous and, like, running back and forth and, like, I thought he was going to put some type of orchestration together. I didn't think it was just going to be like, let me throw this on the tray and serve it to you.
Also, to be honest, this might have been just like my girlness coming out. I thought they were maybe going to get it to go, then bring it onto the beach, and he proposes on the beach, and then it's personal. That didn't happen. I thought they were just going to eat. Great, let's go for a walk on the beach.
And then he was going to do it somewhere, like
Simple.
Set up something. Yeah, I think that would have worked. I think that would have been better. I mean,
like, it's like a motorcycle hangout too.
And he could have had like one of the Toms help him like set it all up on the beach, and like they're walking, and then there's just like a picnic basket with like champagne glasses, because you're not gonna get champagne at the fish taco shop.
But it's also like we don't know in the next episode. Like he did plan he planned more with the friends and stuff. I mean, it's not grand, but I mean, he did plan.
Well, no, they said where he was going, right? Where did they say they were going?
El Coyote.
That's another.
But I thought that was a lie.
Just like a decoy.
And they're really at Brittany and Jax's apartment. I mean, it's not until next episode.
Yeah.
But I think they're all just there.
Yeah.
Being like surprised, which is sweet.
It looked cute from what I saw on like IG stories from all of them.
It made me get a little like, oh my God, because she just like you could feel like a sigh of relief and just like, wow, I did this on Brittany's part.
She's like, will you make me my wife?
She
was
sounded
like very country.
This episode, that twang came out like.
She said she went to Kentucky for a bit, and he went to Florida.
A bit.
Yeah, she
went to Kentucky.
Oh, she did. She was tipping some cows last night because that accent was strong.
Also,
right.
Can we talk about? Hold on.
Yeah.
That she said that she like hooked up with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh yeah, that was a big one. Yeah.
I didn't. Girl, why did you go that low too?
First of all, she needs to have a little more self-respect because the ex looked worse than the current Jax. The ex was looking rough. And and it was a flashback of him from a couple years ago. Yeah. So I think it was worse now. But I think we gave her that advice last season. Like, you need to go out there and, like, get laid and, like, show the fruit of your loins a little love.
I didn't think she would actually be able to do it. I thought she could, go out and be like, oh, these are potential men. I didn't think she would actually, like, do it. I think she kind of did it to like.
I mean, I think she did it to spite him, but also like
for sure.
You had Adam last season. Like, he was an option for you, and you're gonna go to like your ex. Like, first of all, you should never go to your ex. I should know because I text my exes like 15 times a month. So what I'm telling you is it never works out. It's never good. You always either get drunk or ghosted, and you just are left feeling worse about yourself.
Very true. It was totally in spite. She
like the two people she slept with when she was heartbroken were Jax and her ex-boyfriend. Like, what does that say about you, Brittany? It says, I have more faith in you, and we need to find some better options.
You said you have more faith.
Oh, God, I do. Yeah.
Sorry, I just put it together. Anyway,
well, we have such strong opinions. We want you guys to weigh in on them with us.
Please.
I think it's time to serve the verdict.
I love it.
Okay, while you guys are in the live chat, I want you to weigh in. And for those of you that are not watching us live, weigh in on the comments below. Sarah, Serio, and I will respond to them, I promise, and give you a shout out next week.
Yes.
Serve the verdict. First one, will Tom and Ariana get married? We saw Tom with Jax at the engagement shop talking about how he really wants to get married. What do you guys think? Will Tom and Ariana get married? Sarah, Serio, lay down that gravel.
Listen, I feel like if you, like, so cliche, you will know, and so you should do it. Doesn't matter the year, like how long you've been dating or whatever.
Do you think she'll come around to it?
But to me, I know you said that before, like Ariana doesn't want to get married, but I feel like sometimes the guy just has to like step up even when the girl's like no, and that's how you really realize if it's like they actually do want to get married or it's like they're just saying they don't because they're just comfortable with this situation and it's not going any further. And I feel like that's something that's kind of serious and you should figure out. But I think if he wants to, he should just do it. Because, like, if she really loves him and wants to be with him and doesn't see anything, like, else blocking it, then why not? Why not? Why not? Like,
I think she says that she doesn't want to get married, but if he were to actually put on the whole production of doing a big thing to propose to her, I think she would reconsider doing something. Like, look, when you're going to get married, not everybody has the same vision of what they want for their wedding. Some people want a really big wedding, some people want something a little more intimate. And I think you make compromises and, like, you find some middle ground. Let's see. Lindsay says there's a 50-50% chance. Billy Branch says, I don't think so. Ariana seems against the idea of marriage. Urka Pai says they will never get married. Marriage doesn't need to be a thing. Life partners is okay.
I agree with that, but I think they need to like realize that.
Yeah.
And be confident when
he really wants to get married.
And be confident when friends ask. Just be like, no, like we are like. They act it, so like that's just what it is, and I'm totally fine with that too.
Down with it, yeah.
But just be confident and like it is what it is, and wash your hands with the marriage.
Agreed. Serve the verdict on a scale of 1 to 10. How much are we gonna hate James this season? I say like an 11.
Wow.
They set it up really high this episode to make him look bad.
I'm gonna say. See, I was going to say 9. Then I thought about it for a second and I was like, what's that 1% that he could do where I would be like, you know what? I'm feeling James. So no, I'm saying a 10 because I don't think he's going to do anything for me to be like, oh, I feel a little bit bad.
Nothing that he hasn't done before. And we know it's going to be a crying scene with Lisa begging for forgiveness.
Full 10.
Next. Thank you. Next. I want to hear you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Sarah, Serio, and I talked about it. Venue, cheap or cheesy? How you feeling about it? About the proposal venue for Jax? Fish taco shop right next to the beach. Like, he could have gone to the beach.
They literally can walk across the street. I've done it before.
Cute or cheap? Ooh, Billy says 15.
15?
Urka says, I agree with Zack, 11. See, nobody's ready for James. I told you, they really set him up really badly.
They did.
Okay, predictions.
I'm excited.
What predictions do you have at large for this season, Sarah Serio?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Wow, predictions. I kind of feel like, you know, Billy and James are going to be the unlikable ones.
Mm-hmm. You're not better than me, Lola.
I think we're going to see the honeymoon stage, like they were saying, fade for Stassi and Beau, which I'm kind of about, like, just to see it unfold on camera. And I just want to see Jax have a great season. And, like, they're nothing to be wrong, and he, like, proves everyone wrong.
Yeah. I actually think we're going to get that this season.
Would I have said that last year?
No.
No.
Not
but
at
I'm
all.
feeling it.
Not even at the end of last season. I thought there was no redemption. I wanted, like, no Jax at all. I was done with him. I wanted Brittany to completely move on. Lindsay says that the proposal venue was cute.
Oh.
I strongly disagree.
Have you been there?
You've been there.
No, I know. I'm saying to Lindsay.
Oh yeah, I don't think you've been there, Lindsay.
Yeah. But
and trust me, when you're along the beach, there are nice restaurants that are set up like on the ocean or like on the what is that called? Shore.
The cliff?
Or a cliff.
Well, like when they said Neptune's Net, I thought they meant a restaurant. I thought they meant like Duke's or something that was literally on the beach. But then I was like, oh, this is what it is. What do you think is going to happen, Zach?
I think Jax is going to have a really good season. I think James is going to have a really, 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 really bad season.
Yeah.
And he's just going to get totally dragged. I think Billy's going to get lost. And the only thing that's really going to filter through is when she tries to fight with Lala. You're not better than me, Lala. Like a linebacker. I think that Crazy Kristen is going to be very successful in taking down James. I cannot wait to see more of Stassi and Beau. I disagree. I don't think they're going to go into lose the honeymoon phase. I actually think it's just going to get more and more adorable because they're just too cute.
I mean, I would love to see that. And I also, this is like a shot in the dark, literally, but I would love to see Raquel have just a realization.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. She found her voice.
Like maybe a brief one, like a 5 second.
She found her voice and it needs to go back away. I roll. Thank you guys for watching the after show Vanderpump Rules. Serio, who's getting your Pumptini this week? I think mine is going to Jax.
Ooh, love it. I'm going to say Lala.
Okay, she was fun this season.
Her.
All right, let us know who you guys think gets the Pumptini this week, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.